Hey, Cancer, welcome to your mid-month love readings for the month of March 2021. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Cancer? We're going to start with couples, Cancer couples for the month of March, but we're going right into singles, so don't go anywhere. We're going to do them together but separate. Okay, so what do we need to know for Cancer couples? Finances and career. Whoa, that's too many. Just one or two for Cancer couples, please. Okay, so something financial, finance and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. All right, what else do we need to know for Cancer couples? Calling in your soulmate and forgiving and learning. All right, so we've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We also got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. All right, and we also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. So for some of you, you could have went through a really hard time in your finances and career. You could have went through something like toxic, where you literally have to forgive a shitty boss or terrible workmates or people that were cutthroat at work or whatever. And it the problem is that it makes it easier for you to call in your soulmate, um, and be able to stay focused on your prayers, affirmations and visualizations that'll bring you together with your soulmate when you have a forgiving spirit. If you're angry and you're nasty and you're bitter, you can't call in a high vibing soulmate. It's just impossible. So when we say forgiving and learning and it's time to do that, it's not because we want to say you deserve it to, they deserve an apology. They deserve your forgiveness. They don't deserve it, obviously, but you deserve it. You deserve a heart of forgiveness so that you can be in high vibe for calling in your high vibing soulmate. So for some of you, you went through something really toxic in your career and finances, and even possibly with another human being that you met at work. Whatever it is, I feel as though it's time for you to release and forgive. Even though I know that you want to kill me right now for saying that, don't kill the messenger. I'm just telling you that Spirit says if you could forgive and release that, if you could let go of that nasty energy, you can have a high vibing soulmate. So this is for you. It has nothing to do with them. I do not take their side over yours ever. Ever. I don't even know them. I don't even like them. Okay? I don't like your karmic people that treated you bad. I don't take their side. All right. So you got to remember, I don't know your enemy. I don't work for them. I will not ever take their side over yours. And when I say that Spirit's asking you to forgive so that you can be in a higher vibration, it's 100% for you. I promise you that. All right. I know people like to get mad. I trigger them by saying, it's time to forgive. It's up to you, of course, whether you want to ever forgive or not. But this is for you so that you can get into a high vibration. And even if, and look, I'm even going to change this to say your indifference could help you get into a higher vibration. If you regard them with indifference, this can be as beneficial as forgiving them. I feel. This is my personal opinion. So in other words, I choose not to hate people. And I really have some people in my life that I could despise, because they not only hurt me, but they hurt my child, right? I could hate them, but I choose not to. I have indifference when it comes to them. I have no opinion. I have no, they mean nothing to me. They mean nothing to me. And that's how I regard them. I regard them with indifference. Okay, and that's what I chose to do. This is something I had to consciously choose to do because I refuse to live in hatred. This is why these people are so ugly, because they're hateful people, right? And I'm not going to be like them. I will not mirror them. So I am going to regard them with indifference. And I do. I really do. And sometimes I actually regard them with I pray for blessings for them because I feel like they need it. I do. I feel like they need to have blessings. They need to be risen from the darkness that they've lived in because I feel like for most of them, it's not even their fault because an evil person bestowed it upon them. So I can't really blame them, but I can be indifferent about it, or I can regard them in a way that I wish them well. I wish them to raise their vibration. If they raise their vibration, there would be a whole lot more happy people in the world, including not just me, but other people that come into their lives and have to deal with them. So, anyway, let's get moving on the side four. So, this was couples. Finances and career, forgiving and learning, and calling in your soulmate. For some of you, if you really dealt with a bad career situation, you're going to be put in a situation with a way better career with a actual soulmate. This means that your next boss or your next employer or your next job situation, partner, whatever it is, this person is going to be a real high vibing soulmate. This is going to be someone like you can look back on the bad boss and the bad experience you went through at work with bad employees, whatever they were. I'm saying boss, but it could be anybody, because you're calling in your soul tribe. So your next situation is going to be way better. All right, now let's get into the singles. What about Cancer singles? What do we need to know here for Cancer singles in the way of love? What do we need to know? Whoa. Okay, soulmate. Absolutely. What else do Cancer singles need to know? I can't stop focusing on this side. Something else just came to me as I was shuffling for over here. This also has to do with, like I said, someone who went through a difficult situation, is leaving it behind, and is now available to go into something way better. Okay, either way, whatever it is, because this is a love reading, but I do feel like someone went through a tough situation and this also could be someone who because of all they've gone through in their finances and career, and because of the fact that people did them dirty that they need to forgive and learn from, they've had an impossible time calling in a soulmate. They haven't been ready for love. That time's coming. Okay, we're going to get past this by doing some work. I mean, literally, someone's got a little bit of work to put in here to get to a point where they can call in this high vibrating soulmate. Okay, back to the single Cancers. What else do single Cancers need to know in the way of love? Single Cancer in the way of love, please. For anyone with Cancer placements, single Cancers, what do we need to know in the way of love? Soulmate. Let go of control issues and let your friends help you. All right, so we've got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, and let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And we also have here, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, now listen. This is all about you not holding on to a karmic and releasing that. So your soulmate comes in when you let go of the need to be right. When you let go of the need to control how they come in, what they look like, what financial status they're at, what their career is, what their mother's like. When you let go of all that, that's when your soulmate comes in. And they're saying, let your friends help you. So ask for and accept help from others. You might meet this person through a friend. This might be a hookup, but you cannot, like not a hookup, but a blind date that your friends arrange. But you can't delegate. You can't be like, oh, I want him to have blonde hair and blue eyes. And you guys can't be like, well, I want her waist to be a 24 and I want her boobs to be a 40. I mean, come on. Like, if you guys are going to be doing this stuff, forget it. Just bag it. You're not ready for the real deal. For those of you that are going to let go of the control issues, let your friends help you, and trust your friends. Like, what do your friends have in mind for you? Trust it. Meet them. Go out with them. What's it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt? You might actually meet the love of your life. because you're not the one controlling it, right? Another thing is, when I see let your friends help you, sometimes I say put it in the hands of your spirit guides and angels, because they're your friends too. They are working on your behalf. Let go of your control issues and say, I give it up to you, spirit, which is what I do every single day of my life with every single thing in my life. I give it up to spirit. I do not block my blessings. I allow. Allow. And I feel like that's when your soulmate will come in. Okay. Those of you who are holding out for some karmic who did you dirty, just click off, because this isn't your reading. Or maybe it is your reading, and Spirit's saying, when you stop doing that, we're going to send you this. If you'll just back up, step off, get out of the way, and stop blocking your blessings, we have something great for you. But 9 out of 10 of you continue to block your blessings. Well, maybe not 9 out of 10. Nowadays, people are really starting to realize that new love's on the table here. This is new. This is not going to be you forcing an old karmic to come back. This is going to be you like stepping out of the way and letting spirit, your friends, your soulmates, send you somebody new. This new person will stir your romantic feelings, okay? And they are going to be a past life relationship as well. So it's not like you're losing your karmic. You're just getting another one, a good one this time. I feel like we all are karmic. We've all lived past lives together. It's the degree. Some of them are nasty karmics, and some of them are beautiful soulmate karmics. I feel like if somebody would stop being in control of their own love life, as in pushing the envelope and pushing the wrong people to come into it, or trying to hold on to a bad relationship, and allow it to flow, and allow spirit or your friends are going to introduce you to somebody way better. So that is for Cancer singles. All right. New love coming in for Cancer singles. And for couples, you know, we talked about all this stuff with finances and career and forgiving and learning and calling in a soulmate. So I feel like once you release some kind of pain from the past, whether it was an actual job situation where you were treated badly, and dealt with karmic people, or whether this was actually a situation where, you know, you were unable to enter into a relationship because of the fact that you are carrying a lot of baggage that needs to be, you know, you need to learn the lessons and have some kind of forgiveness, or at least some kind of release, or indifference, like I said, about these people. And I feel like you will stop blessing blocking your blessings. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. Blessing your blockings. You know what I mean. Anyway, but let's get a couple more and see what comes out here. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. For the Cancers that are in actual partnerships or are heading towards partnerships, this looks like someone who's coming out of partnerships and heading into a new one if they don't block their blessings. What do we need to know for Cancers that are in committed partnerships or about to enter into them? This is like someone who's going to have an opportunity show up. And if you're not ready for it, you're not going to be able to enter into it. All right, so let's talk about Cancers with opportunities showing up here. King of Coins reversed. So this could be somebody that, you know, you've let go of in the past, somebody who was finances and career. This is someone, okay, so if you're a male Cancer, you're coming out as the King of Coins in reverse. We got a situation where you feel financially drained. There could have been some kind of job loss or money loss. And if you're a female Cancer, this could be your person. They lost their job, or they're going through a hard time in career. Give me some more information here, please, for Cancer couples. That's too many, but I'll take the one that came out on its own, which was the Six of Swords. Beautiful. This is someone who's going to get to a peaceful place. Give me a little more. Okay. Five of Wands. Hanged Man. Wow, interesting. All right. Well, let's keep going and see if we could get a couple more. Give me one or two more here for Cancer couples. What do we need to know here? This is someone who is gone through a hard time in a career, no doubt about it. Now, this could be male or female, doesn't matter. But somebody has gone through a hard time in a financial career aspect. You're moving away from that. You're getting to a peaceful place. as soon as we stop the competition, the fighting, the arguing, again, forgiving and learning, right? We got to see it differently, see it from another perspective. The hangman puts themselves in an uncomfortable position to see things from a different perspective. That's what's going to help you get into a higher vibration to call in your soulmate. So for some of you, this has everything to do with some kind of loss, or some kind of career situation, or some kind of I don't know, a situation where people were in competition with each other, fighting with each other. All right, just one or two here. Give me one more card for this, for the Cancers that are entering into committed relationships here, or already in committed relationships. What do we need to know? Ten of Staves, yeah, dumping the burdens. Ten of Swords, woo, this is done. All right, so listen, this cycle is done. There has been pain, there's been sadness, there's been distress, there's been possibly someone really, really betrayed someone. 10 swords to the back, 10 staffs piled upon them that they're about to dump. This is done, but the reason it's going to be done is because someone's going to go to a peaceful place. They're going to stop focusing on the fighting, stop focusing on the competition, stop focusing on it. Like, instead of looking at it this way, let's look at it like the minute we move away from it, we get to a peaceful place. That's when we can let go of all these swords and staves and burdens that we've had to bear. This is someone who really did go through a difficult time. I feel in a work situation, I feel like there could have been some kind of greed involved. 4 Pentacles at the bottom, King of Coins at the bottom here reversed. This could also be that someone was they could have lost their job. They could have, the competition was the issue. They didn't know something was going on. There's something here about someone lost out on something, definitely, and they felt very betrayed about it. But the only way for you to get to this peace and be able to call in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together, is to see it differently and let it go. It's time to let go of something. Somebody has been holding on to this way too long. Way too long. Time to let it go. I do feel if you will release yourself from the past, there's the 3 of Wands getting ready to set off on a new path, a new journey. The path is being lit. Look how the sun lights up the water. Like, here's your new journey. But your new journey involves you getting away from a unhappy past. So whatever happened in the past, we've got to bust free from and stop holding on to it and allow for it naturally to go away. What if it's forgiving? It's forgiving. I mean, it does say here, forgiving and learning is what's going to help you call in your soulmate. You have been heart chakra closed. I'd even say that your it's not just that your heart chakra has been out. I'd say that your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, all of them. I would be balancing out my chakras after going through whatever this was. I really think that you haven't been open to calling in your soulmate until now, or you're about to be. The minute you decide to make amends with the past, and this doesn't mean you call them up, and it doesn't have anything to do with them. It has to do with an internal dialogue for yourself. When you decide to do that, you're going to be ready for the new. But you're going to have to release something about the past. And for each of you, it's going to be different. Okay. For some of you, it's definitely something that happened in a career aspect. But this turned your life upside down, whatever this was. All right. Now let's go into Cancer singles. All right. What do Cancer singles need to know about this reading? Soulmate, let go of control issues and let your friends help you. Okay, what did Cancer singles? This is all about Cancer singles just going with the flow and allowing Spirit, God, Universe, or your friends to fix you up with somebody. It's a lot. That's a lot. The Fool jumped out over there. Let me see how many are face up because I'm not taking this many. Oh, that's way too many. Okay, we're going to put the rest back. But the Fool came out kind of separate from everything else. And that would be the new opportunity. The new, somebody being willing to, take a risk. Which makes total sense with that reading. What else do we need to know about Cancer singles in the way of love, March 2021? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Queen of Swords, getting some kind of clarity here. being willing to at least acknowledge that there could be something you could do differently here. The Devil, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Fool comes out, the Queen of Cups comes out, and then the Devil comes out right behind her. Is this the Queen of Cups turning her back on the Devil to allow something new? I feel like something new is definitely wanting to come in here. The Queen of Swords, that's the Queen of Swords. And right under here, we have High Priestess reversed and Three of Swords reversed. So something could have come out about... Somebody could have dealt with some toxicity and some something from the past that was really really harsh. I mean, this could have been, I mean, because here you are, Cancer as the Queen of Cups, and here we are with the Tower, the Three of Swords reversed, and the High Priestess all at the bottom of your deck. These are difficult energies, but I feel like they are in the past. I feel like this already happened, and here you sit at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're turning your back on toxic bonds. You know, could be addictions, but I don't really see that. Really what I see is that you've turned your back on, you know, maybe even people who just aren't in your highest good. But at the same time, Spirit's saying, look, just because you went through the situation where you were facing some kind of toxic situations or toxic people, this also could be your control issues. That's your control issues. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Here's what's happening. You went through shit. You really did. Excuse my French. You went through a Tower and Three of Swords. This is something very, very painful, but it's already happened and it's already over with. Guaranteed. All right? And you're not listening. As the High Priestess in reverse here, you're not listening. Cancer, you are the High Priestess. You should definitely be listening, right? They're saying if you would listen and let go of the control issues, let go of the devil energy, that holding on for dear life. But the problem is, it's because you went through so much, you know? It's hard for you to release that, you know? You want to protect yourself so hard. I mean, look, you keep yourself away from people because you don't want to go through anything. And they're saying, please, step out on the ledge. Page of Staffs, try something new. Agree to take a risk on something or someone and turn your back on the devil. Turn your back on the control issues. Turn your back on the toxicity that you've lived through to allow. If you allow a soulmate to come in, and even if you let your friends help you, you can allow a beautiful relationship to walk in. It's like Spirit's almost saying, we're not going to put you through that again, okay? If someone toxic comes at you, you know now what to look for. So you'll turn your back on something toxic. You know what to do, and here you are, you know, Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Are you going to accept that cup when it's handed to you? Are you going to allow it, or are you going to hand it to someone else? Are you going to allow? They're saying to listen to your intuition. You've been holding back your own cup. All right? Okay, guys, I hope this makes sense. Let me get you a couple of after tarot. For anyone who's going to resonate with the Cancer couples over here, someone who's going to have to release something from the past to allow that beautiful new soulmate to come in. Both of you kind of have the same exact story in a different way. The ones over here that actually are part of partnerships, and I almost feel some of you, this was a work situation that did you dirty. This was a bad partner, something, a bad boss, a bad coworkers. There's a bunch of people fighting here. But they're saying the minute you see it differently and the minute you allow it to not mean anything to you or to forgive, you're allowed to have a beautiful soulmate come into your life. Oh, look at this. Look at this. These just flipped over in my hand. Six of Wands and Chariot are the same beautiful energy to me of victory and overcoming so much. And look, the decision to turn the wheel is all yours. Are you going to get on the ship? Are you going to allow a new cycle to come in? Or are you going to keep on holding on to the old one that's keeping you from your soulmate? This is victory. The minute you decide to turn the wheel and go towards something different, towards a soulmate, and call them in and allow for these people not to mean a damn thing to you anymore, you win. Winner, winner. This has been a karmic cycle, and now it's time for a new one. All right, let's go with what do we need to know for the Cancer singles over here? What's important for Cancer singles? This is someone who has been hanging on to a lot of karmic energy as well. Oh, whoa, hold on, there it goes. Oh, absolutely. Look at that balance and wish fulfillment coming in for you. If you will turn your back on the devil, release the past, release the need to control it, and allow for spirit to send you your soulmate that's coming in. These readings are almost identical. You are going to be blessed with something that's very balanced, very sweet, and wish fulfillment. That's beautiful. That is beautiful energy. But you're going to have to blow up the past. Look at the past. Blowing up what doesn't serve you and walking away from people from the past that don't serve you. Anyone that puts you into trauma and drama and all the stuff that you might have went through from the past. But they're saying, look, allow. These people are sitting down and they're not fighting. They're not working towards it. They're done. They've sat down. Okay, they're saying walk away from what didn't serve you. Blow up the past. We don't need it anymore. Dump out the old cup of love here that wasn't working for you because you've got another one in your hand. And I feel very strongly like that's what this is all about, just letting go of the control. If you will just allow, whether it be spirit working on your behalf or even let your friends introduce you to people. Hey, you can go out with a different person once a week until you meet somebody that you really like. You could go out with a different person every night until you meet someone you like. I say date them all. Give them 1, 2, 3, 4 dates if you want. Take your time. There's no rush. But somewhere out there, there's an amazing soulmate waiting to come in for you if you would let them. Okay? All right. I hope that this makes sense. I hope that it resonates with someone. I'm going to grab you each some angel cards here and see what the angels have to suggest for you both. All right, so angels, for the coupled Cancers, what do you want them to focus on or know about here, please, for this reading? From the bottom. All right, for the single Cancers, from the bottom, what do you want them to know about or focus on, please? Uh-oh, there's more than 2. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. All right, so understanding. This is always my getting the lesson card. Did you get the lesson? I told you this was a karmic cycle you were in. If you allow it to close out and move on, you get a brand new cycle. Understanding the lesson is what allows you to go into a new cycle with a really good soulmate and to leave behind indifferently or with forgiveness the people of the past who harmed you and start enjoying your life more. When I see the humor card come out, it always is an indication that somebody has not been having fun. Once you get the lesson and allow to this cycle to close out and release it, you walk into a way better cycle with a lot more fun in your life, and you're calling in a real soulmate here. Beautiful. Same thing over here. There's a soulmate trying to come in. If you let go of the single Cancers would let go of trying to control it. They're trying to control it so they don't get hurt. Understandably, very understandably. They're saying trust. Trust in your guides, your angels, your friends, your spirit guides, whoever this is. Trust the process. It's much more simple than you're making it. You're making it much more difficult. And be willing. Willingness to let it in. Go on dates. You don't have to marry these people. Go on 50 dates before you decide you want to get involved with anyone. You know, take your time. Just let go of the control and allow. There's a movie on the Hallmark Channel. I wish I knew what it was called, but oh gosh, I don't remember. I wish I knew. But it's about a girl who was always too busy. She was a workaholic and always blocking everybody out because she's so focused on work. And she said no to everything and everybody, and she missed everything. She was missing her whole life. She was missing everything that had to do with her friends and her family and events and special occasions and holidays. She was missing everything. And finally, you know, one of her girlfriends sat down with her and talked to her about it and said, you're missing everything, you know, you've got to change, you've got to do something because everybody's given up on you, you know. You tell them you're coming and you don't show up, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, she makes a New Year's resolution, and that might be what it's called, the New Year's resolution or something like that. She makes a New Year's resolution to say yes to every invitation. It's a really cute movie if you guys get a chance to watch it. That's what this person over here needs to do. They need to say yes to every invitation and just give it a shot. Okay? Not everything and everyone is out to hurt you. And even if so, you don't have to, like I said, don't look at it like these are people you're going to marry. Just look at these as people you're going to go out on a date with. And if you click with them, great, you'll go out on another one. And then you might go out on another one. And each step is a baby step. Okay? All right, guys, I hope that this is helpful for someone. Please like, share, subscribe. If you don't mind slapping that thumbs up, it helps this video get out to the people that need it, and I appreciate that so much. It helps the channel. If you need a personal reading, my information is directly beneath this video in the description area. Reach out to me by email. All the information you need is in the description area, okay? On the subject line of your email, please write personal or private reading so I will actually see your email and answer it, okay? Talk to you soon, guys. Have a good one. Bye.